Whew, we are back in the studio. We're back in
Hey,
the studio.
guys, it's Friday, and they say there's a popular quote: water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. We're talking about stop drinking water, but we're also talking about how you can stay hydrated just simply by the things that you eat. But we're not going to get started into that until we do our 5 minute
Let's
story.
do it, Corey. Go into the 5 minute story time because you know this is only a 30-minute show. Whoever shows up in the first 5 minutes, we are entering them into our blue ribbon plate race. Today is game day, y'all. We got a lot of
Yes,
games going on.
Super Bowl Sunday is coming up. Super Bowl LVII, better yet known as 57, is coming up on Sunday. So we're going to talk about in this episode the different things that you also eat for Super Bowl treats as you get ready to celebrate a disastrous defeat by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Absolutely.
So are we
So,
ready?
yeah, let's do it because, we've got folks listening in, chit chatting. TWP Popcorn and Ruby Grandison are already ready. Now, TWP Popcorn was first in the chat. He doesn't get first place pony. Whoever puts in hashtag the home team, you will be in the first place race. So that way you can get bragging rights for being first. But TWP made it.
Guys, we'll be having races all throughout this broadcast, and the more you answer, you get entered multiple times for each answer that you give. So stick and stay. So let's get it started. Are you ready, LaQuita Marie?
Yeah, let's go for the story.
Now, to set the stage, my mother's father, my grandfather, his name was Mervyn Lee Dance. My grandmother affectionately called him Merv Lee, but because she said it so fast, it came out as Marvley. Now, my grandfather Marvley was known throughout the community for raising geese and ducks that people could buy, and then he was always raising fruits and vegetables and fruits like strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe in his garden. And he also had a fig tree that my grandmother would take the figs and make fig preserves all year long.
I have fig preserves in the kitchen. We've got them last week when we were live.
Now, my grandfather had a philosophy about respecting nature and wildlife. He would always say, if the snake's in the garden, leave him alone. He's our friend there. But if the snake's in the chicken coop, you call me and I'll take care of him. Why? Because a snake in the garden keeps the rabbits and the squirrels and the possums and the coons away. A snake in the chicken coop is eating the eggs and the chickens, so that's always going to be a problem. And sometimes the snakes will lay eggs amongst the chicken eggs as well.
Really?
Yes, and that's not a good thing when you go pick up one of those leathery snake eggs and
you can feel the difference in the
shell?
shell?
Yes, you can.
So the snakes knew not to eat their own eggs.
Yeah, snakes knew not to eat their own eggs.
They were just using the chickens to raise their kids.
Exactly. Now, with that being said, snakes are one thing, as it being possums are one thing, but if you guys are out there are gardeners and you have garden guests that were not invited, just type in the chat what kind of garden guest it was. Was it a snake? Was it a possum? Or was it the villain in this story, which was this raccoon?
My Renaissance grandma is a gardener, so I'm eager to hear from her. Also listening from the bushes is always Urban Gardening Chronicles. She's from Jamaica, up in Canada, but she has this one possum with a bunch of kids that she talks not so
raccoon.
Oh yeah, it's a raccoon. Red Road Homestead is the one that keep taking out the possums. But anyways.
Now, so Urban Garden Chronicles, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So it was getting near the end of the fig tree season. And my grandmother said, y'all two going out there, talking to me and my cousin, y'all two going out there and get figs, but make sure you climb and get the ones at the top of the tree because they've been up there the longest. Don't get the low-lying ones because I can get those myself. So we grabbed the ladder, me and my cousin Javon. We grabbed the ladder, and since I was the oldest, I decided I would go up first. So here I go, my 12-year-old self, climbing the ladder to get to the bottom branch.
Y'all, Corey could see back then. His eyes don't work right now, but he could see.
My cousin followed, and I waited for him on the top, on the bottom branch. And then we started working our way to the top of the tree, like Grandma said. He had the bucket. I was going to do the picking and dropping. When all of a sudden we heard this hissing sound. I thought snake at first, but then I looked around and there he was, the masked bandit, the raccoon.
Ooh.
Now, every time we would try to pick at a fig, he would like it was his. And we were like, hey,
I think they were. Y'all were kind of like in his tree.
That was granddaddy's tree.
He didn't know that?
That was my granddaddy Marvlay's tree.
These raccoons got okay, go ahead.
So,
this is your story.
So when we got to the point where we realized that we were in danger of getting bitten, We climbed down the tree, climbed down the ladder, and came in with an empty bucket of figs. For a bucket empty of figs.
I thought you got a few.
No, we didn't. My grandmother said, "What happened to my figs? Did you get any?" And we said, "No, because there's a raccoon in the tree." Granddad said, "Oh, so that's who's been up there trying to eat my figs." He said, "All right." So we followed him out. He said, "Y'all going back in the house. I got this." He said, "Come on."
Who's Henrietta?
Henrietta was his shotgun.
Oh.
We went inside. We tried to peek out the window, but my grandmother told us to come in the kitchen and wait. And we were here, boom, boom, out of that double barrel. And then my grandfather came in carrying a coon and a bucket full of figs at the same time. So the whole point of the story is eat fruit. You can avoid the raccoons because fruits are your friends when it comes to staying hydrated. So you don't have to. You can stop drinking water and enjoy the hydration of the fresh fruits that you eat in every meal. So LaQuita Marie, let's get this started with the blue ribbon plate race.
All right, we do have lots of people entered in already with the home team. So Danique Anthony from Jamaica, but of course he's here in the States. I think, Danique Anthony is here. He does have the home team along with Ruby Grandison.
Danique the freak is here. Well, let me say, Danique the film freak is here.
Ruby Grandison,
Share with Love.
Good. I know, right? Share with Love TV.
So we got two Jamaicans and one Nigerian, right?
Well, actually, we even have a Haitian here talking about it's the rigged phone, not the first place phone.
Wale.
You already know. So what I'll do is make sure that everybody's name that so far has been here, that they get into the blue ribbon plate race. But do you want to go ahead and ask the first question so that while I put their names in, double check. If they answer, they'll get entered again. Okay, Wally, you already in there at least once because we got.
So if you answer the question, then you get multiple chances to be entered into the race and win.
Because Wally's over there laughing at the free. Yeah, that didn't come out so good. But y'all know we're talking today about water. How you can get your water from food, right? And of course, which foods have water already in them.
So that's the first question. Great segue to the first question. Master herbalist Yahki recommends that we get that we consume alkaline water, which he says is H3O2, as opposed to drinking H2O, which is to get out of our tap. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, alkaline water is what you want to consume, that Master herbalist Yahki Awakened says. So what foods are the best source of alkaline our hydration purposes? So
they can answer now in the chat. They can answer these
questions now in the chat while we get ready to run this first blue ribbon plate.
Okay, Wally, cucumbers have water.
Hey, Wally.
And why is Danique over there still laughing at you? Corey,
I know I messed it all up.
But good answer, because cucumber, some people call it a fruit. It is a fruit officially, but I think a lot of times it's put into the vegetable category. But the point is, fruits and vegetables, they have plenty of water. So I don't know, y'all name a few more, and we'll see what y'all are saying.
All right. So again, type in your answer. What fruits supply the best sources of alkaline water, which is more hydrating for our bodies, so that you don't have to go and get a bottle that's got alkaline slapped on it, and you really don't know if it's alkaline or not.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you know what? Anthony is saying lettuce is all water. And Ruby Grandison says lettuce and celery. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you know what? Celery juice, of course, if you can juice it, that's how you know. Pineapple is what TWP Popcorn is saying. Danique Anthony's singing his own praises.
Hold up. TWP Pineapple, are you talking about pineapple that you eat or pineapple that you consume in other ways? Keep going. we know you're not a Saint lunatic, but we know you're out there in Missouri. So
Danique the video freak is the closest I'm getting to that.
That's what I was gunning for when I said the film freak.
No, thank you, Share with Love TV. Our favorite Nigerian is here. She says cucumber. Absolutely. Watermelon. Of course, because the name. Thank you, Wally Verse Media.
Hey, Wally gets 2 entries.
Yes. So Nagila tonight is reminding you all to please click the like button. So of course, if you have not done that, we appreciate it if you would. But so are you saying we should just go ahead and if they're answering, I'll put in more than one?
It's just they were already in the blue plate race anyway.
All right, cool. So far,
Wally gets extra one, TWP gets an extra
I
one.
think Wally actually gets
2 extra ones.
Yeah, because he is just on fire today.
Danique, the video freak, that's still not sounding good, but Danique the man. How about that? Danique the man.
You gotta keep the freak in there. It's a lot more.
How tall are you, Danique? That'll help me because
no, you can't be asking.
Well, the reason being is because that came from Fife Dog of Tribe Called Quest. He said, "My name's Malik. I'm the 5 foot freak." Because he was such a freakish basketball player at 5 feet tall.
He was really that small?
Yeah, he was short. Fife Dog was short. He was really short.
Wow, you know what?
That's why they call him the 5 footer.
Oh, okay. So David Hunt does have the home team in there. I say we go for the first question.
I'm surprised our island people are leaving one fruit out.
Well, I don't know. David Hunt is Trinidadian, but I say we go for the first race to see who's going to get in here. Okay.
All right, here we go. You ready? I'm going to say on your marks, get set. When I ask you the question, your answer is going to be go. Okay?
All right. Yes, and this is a 25-second race. We usually do 20 seconds, but oh, look, David Hunt says, first is eat okra. Now stop drinking water. Exactly. Get your fruits and water from the food. That's what
we're not saying don't drink water. We're saying make sure you get the right water, alkaline water. And the best source of alkaline water is your fruits and vegetables. And because
y'all, there's a lot going on with the water. Now, everybody does say that. Corey. Or see, stop the music in the back, Corey.
Okay.
Maybe that will help. I don't know.
You see and hear us, please type something in the chat. Just let us know that, hey, we're still here.
Yeah, because meanwhile, David Hunt says he's been here since the start, and Wallyverse Media has also added cantaloupe and honeydew. He says the Matrix got us. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know. Are we back, y'all? Okay.
So, guys, if you can hear us, just let us know, because we have. There's always, Batman plan. We got a backup plan for you. So, guys, just let us know.
Wait. So, let's go ahead and try to
run the race.
We're gonna try to run the race, but I think the race is holding us back.
All right.
Y'all, we're telling y'all to stop drinking water, and oh my goodness, this is bad. Oh, Gail says the volume is better now. Okay, we'll see, because we are we are buffering so poorly. I don't know if we get this first, because WP Popcorn says we hear you. David Hunt says we hear you. TWP Popcorn now. We on our end keep disappearing. So I'm just going to remove us from the stream, and I'm going to run this race so that y'all cannot say that it is rigged. Wally says the video is still locked up. Okay, so then I'm going to do that, and we'll see what we can do. All right, y'all. It looks like we got to call them back out again, Corey, because
it's been region wide. Because even when we were on location at the coffee shop,
we had to use a hotspot. In our area, we have Cox internet, and so we've been using hotspots to stream. And even Ruby Grandison said we fading in and out. Y'all, are we back? Are we back? Please tell me if we are back, because I'm gonna run the race And then I'll show y'all who won. Let's do that because y'all are really putting in some work here. So let's see what we can hear from them, Corey. And I'm going to add Wally a couple of more times in the race. And I don't think we're going to be able to play Yahki's video because we have Yahki's video in the description where he's talking about how you can get alkaline water. Like, of course, the water inside of fruits and vegetables is already alkaline. The water that has run through the streams against the rocks is taking those minerals from the rocks. That's how it gets alkaline. That's how it becomes alkaline. So this is where we were going to show you. So it's not just us telling y'all that he said it. Okay.
But the links to the videos are in the description. So you can always watch. It's a 2-minute video. And we've also put timestamps in the other video we're going to show you so that you can easily get to the parts that are most important.
Woo, David Hunt was like, y'all are back. Y'all, this is no fun not being able to run the race.
Y'all call Cox Communications and tell them they need to get their act straight in Virginia, in Southeast Virginia.
Wally talking about y'all struggle streaming StreamYard. Time to upgrade to the next level. You know what? I don't think it's StreamYard because y'all know we are powered by StreamYard. Y'all can try StreamYard for free. We do appreciate you all that have used the credits and it's working out great for many people. But for us, it's our network. In our area, they've had quite a few different outages lately. So maybe we should be in Germany with AJ's road trip.
AJ.
Right. All right, Corey, let's go for it. Let's do the race off screen, and then I'll share the picture with them. What do you think?
That's fine. You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready because Gail at Night is giving them the link. Y'all, if you want to try StreamYard for free, go for it. It is a good thing. To me, it's way better than just streaming through YouTube or whatever. So we're going to go for it. Corey, whenever you say go, they will hear the bell ring from the other screen, and then I'll share the winners.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
This is not nearly out. You buffering, and it's playing on the other screen.
They can see it now. We can't.
No, nobody can see it.
Oh,
and they probably can't see us. Let me tell y'all something. This is hard. Oh wait, but Wally vs. Media is pulling ahead. TW Popcorn. Oh, Danique Anthony is a bowl of soup.
Oh, Danique, man.
Just out of nowhere. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this screen because I know it wasn't nearly as fun just hearing a little teeny bit of commentary. I'm just gonna show you the lineup on.
Well, guess what? You just experienced the food plate race the way I experienced it.
Yeah, I'm a second, Corey, because we're buffering again. The video is out because I tried to share the screen. You know how this goes. We're gonna have to stop that. Yeah, I just stopped it. I just had to stop the whole thing because, yeah, y'all know this is like,
I'm telling y'all, call Cox
y'all give us a like because this is like the worst video ever, the worst game day ever, but the best information and resources in this 30 minutes. So we are welcoming y'all to the weekend. Danique said, I heard get set, then the struggle started.
Hey, boys, get set, struggle.
Yes, but I do have good news for you, Danique Anthony, because we have the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick here.
This is in the house.
Absolutely. So, and we could use some more sponsors. Maybe that's why the stream ain't working that good. Y'all, we've had some amazing sponsors. We got JBWR.
JBWR bought some coffees. Thank you, JBWR.
Absolutely. We got Jimmy John's.
JJ's, Jimmy John's Sandwich Shop, sponsoring with the gift card. The coffee shop in Portsmouth, sponsoring with the gift cards for giveaways.
Yes.
And next week, we are going to be giving away a brand new Harley Davidson.
Ooh, well, Wally says between the network, laptop, RAM, and StreamYard, it's all bad. Yeah, we got to fix our laptop as well because our local network is crazy. But look, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all who won. The first person was Danique Anthony. The second was Wally vs. Media. Next was TWP Popcorn. So they were in the top three. Yes. Then, of course, we had Wallyverse Media. He was in the top 10. Ruby Grandis and Gale at Night, My Renaissance Grandma Be Porn, top 10. Then Wallyverse Media again was in 11th place. Share with Love TV and Ruby Grandison also bringing up the rear. Y'all know they have been answering all the questions. That is the reason why they were entered multiple times. Corey, let's take a coffee break and thank our sponsors because, of course, we've been struggling and we've mentioned the sponsors, but we got to thank them properly. Look, the Everyday Life of an OCD is Chick says story time. We do have a story for you right after the coffee break.
Yes, we do. Now, let's keep in mind.
The men won the top 3, Wally. Sorry, Corey.
If you want to be down with the Blind Guys Wipe Their Life home team, do what you're doing right now. Like, share, subscribe, and be part of the conversation that are happening on this channel. But you can also deepen that relationship by going to our website, Blind Guy His Wife. And
scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen, blindguyhiswife.com.
When you get there, make sure that you click the green coffee cup so she can say,
"What you doing?"
And I can say, "Girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm fitting to stir it up like the Kansas City Chiefs are going to stir those Eagles up, like stir it like coffee. Clink, 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 clink. And I'm going to say, touchdown."
You know what? Let's just thank people because you're doing a lot right now.
This broadcast is brought to you by promotional considerations paid for by the following sponsors. Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Wishlist sponsor, JBWR. Check out his YouTube channel. Supreme sponsor, Jimmy John's on High Street in Portsmouth, Virginia. Supreme sponsor, Beyond Vegan Cell Food in Portsmouth, Virginia. Supreme sponsor, Museum of the Albemarle in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Supreme sponsor, The Coffee Shop in Portsmouth, Virginia. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
Y'all, we are back talking about stop drinking water. Why should you stop drinking water? Well, we're not saying just stop drinking water. We're saying eat your water and get better water.
Get better quality water by eating the fruits and vegetables that have the alkaline water that we need to stay properly hydrated. Guys, you know that dehydration causes a lot of different things.
Now, I have a basket of fruits here, and I'll show them to you because these cherries are still in the bag. But the videos in the description tell you the answers to this question. What happens when you get dehydrated?
So dehydrated.
Because Yoga is here.
Hey, Yoga with Goga.
He does a lot of his work on the beach. So if y'all have not seen Yoga with Goga on the beach, look, he's saying eat water. Yes, y'all got all the best fruits in Kenya. So I'm sure you are eating plenty of water there. Mary Madipoju, you over there where there's she is here, one of our favorite Nigerians, over there where there's a water storage in California. Water shortage, not storage, shortage. So this is a good time to eat your fruits because y'all do have lots of avocados. Y'all are like avocado central, right? So that's a way to eat your water. Got blueberries. I think California got pretty much a whole bunch of fruits they grow there. Now, I actually bought these in a package, but this is how you can eat your fruits. I got these from Aldi. And we also have some oranges and pears in here. So far, AJ is road tripping and saying dehydration contributes to my ashiness. So I noticed that when I put my hand up, I was like, my hand back here because, yeah, y'all let us know what dehydration contributes to for you all. Because David Hunt is saying, eat water. Ice is hard on the teeth.
I got to do this for AJ.
You do? Because Yoga will go loves avocado. So say something about AJ and avocado.
I'm gonna try. Here we go. AJ is road tripping. He's German, but he got a Hefeweizen in one hand and a heifer in the other, eating avocado like no other. And that guy had to get the avocado in. he to be an actually brother. No.
All right, just in time for Love and Live Show because she loves the music. Love and Live Show, we tried to do this style where we would enter the people into the game more than once as they answered. Girl, the network just had us down. So look,
so guys,
all the Nigerians are talking to each other. Miriam, they pulled you. My God, just share with Love TV. Good morning, sis. Akaro. Wait, is that good morning?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Also, Corey, speaking of lovely and beautiful stuff, we did have Nikki mention my necklace. Love your necklace, Corey. I love
Dehydration is causes many different things.
Wait. One of my best waters to eat is celery. My Renaissance grandma says.
There you go. That's another good source of water that you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, when it comes to dehydration, many of you know there's some different causes that causes different effects.
Yoga said you got bars, Corey. I'm gonna put this basket over here on the side.
All right. So again, the dehydration causes different effects from skin elasticity. So if your skin is if you're dehydrated, your skin shows, it starts to get wrinkly, and you might have breakouts and things of that nature. It can cause dehydration can lead to cavities in your teeth. But we all know the dehydration. If dehydration does not mean you catch the flu and get severely sick and then you're dehydrated. Dehydration simply means you're not getting enough water in your daily intake, and you're not getting the right kind of water, that alkaline water that you can get from your fruits. So that's why you can be looking like the Incredible Hulk by the time you have a bathroom trip when you're trying to get some things moving.
You know what? You're doing too much now. Look, y'all don't look like the Incredible Hulk. Put your feet up on the wall.
Like Thanos, and when they said, "Come on out, Hulk," he was like, "No."
So the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick, going back to the story where your grandfather had a shotgun.
I got to
the number one thug talking about, "Ooh, I like Henrietta." You talk about a great meal that night. Y'all ate the raccoon. Your grandma cooked it.
Yeah, she probably did. He might have skinned it clean and put it in the freezer, but we would always eat stuff out of the woods when Granddad was around. We would hear that double barrel go off. My grandma would go, "Woo!" She said, "Did you get him, my plate?" He said, "You know I got him."
Well, Yoga Wagoga loves watermelon. Exactly. Yeah. That hence the name of the fruit.
Not Nigerians and the Kenyans and Jamaicans and Haitians, Trinidad, nobody said coconut yet. Or mango.
You know what? And coconut is the real water. Just open it up and drink. Buwana Hagazuki says, one of my favorite YouTube couples. Big up yourself. Absolutely. Thank you.
Wow. Bless up.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
There's a whole this is dehydration, not having enough in your daily intake of the proper amount of your daily intake of water can lead to things like, if you're constipated.
You're supposed to be telling the story.
I know, but you can lead to colon cancer.
Because we got 2 minutes left.
Kidney stones, all sorts of issues can happen with your health. But here's the story.
Yes, it's Friday finally, and thank you. And we appreciate the amazing. What? No. They're saying we're an amazing couple.
Oh, okay.
And y'all, thank you, Gail at Night. This is for informational purposes only. None of this is medical advice. That's why we have the videos for the professionals linked in here.
Now, the story I'm going to tell, since the Super Bowl is coming up, of course, I tell people know very well I played high school football. All 4 years of high school. I started.
Corey could see back then. Y'all know Corey's eyes don't work. He hasn't been able to see since he was 19.
Started contributing to the varsity team in 9th grade. Became a starter on the varsity team in 11th grade. You know the deal. I was good. I was pretty decent. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, we had a coach, Jim Garrett.
Thank you, Wally-verse Media. You were laying it down with all the info, so we appreciate it.
Who stressed the importance of staying hydrated. But he understood the value of fruit in that process. So
and what percentage of water can you get from your daily fruits and veggies? While Corey tells this story, y'all put it in. Tell us how much fruit, how much water, and the answer is in Dr. Greger's video in the description. And this is like a 4-minute video. How much water? What percentage of water can you get from fruits and vegetables? Go ahead and tell the story.
So he had created this elaborate water system. The coach out of plastic pipes and water hose, kind of like irrigation tubing, but that's what we had constantly running for us to drink when we were outside in the summer heat doing practice.
Like you poked holes in it and it would make different water spouts.
Yes. And then, but every time we took a break, we had to eat a piece of fruit. There's an abundance of fruit. This man got these
AJ is road tripping is guessing 75% of water a day. Okay, good guess. And also add into this story, because Buwana Hagazuki is asking, when is Super Bowl? I don't watch sports a lot. So add that into the story, Corey.
All right. So now, like, he made sure to get an abundance of fruit like grapes, oranges, apples, pears. And he would have a fit if he saw any of us reaching for a Gatorade or a Powerade or any other sports drink. He He said, that is not real hydration. He said, you are not that dehydrated that you need to be drinking all salts and electrolytes. You're killing your kidneys. You're killing yourself. He said, drink the water, eat the fruit, drink the water. And he would make us run and say, drink the water, eat fruit, drink the water, eat the fruit, drink the water. Yes. And whenever he wanted to get a point across, he would make us run and chant, just like we were in the military.
We got all the Kenyans in the house. Corey, I'm going to stop that while you continue because Nikki is naming everything. Bananas, tomatoes.
There you go.
Nice.
Tomatoes, bananas. So, again, Coach Garrett was really into hydrating ourselves with food versus those sports drinks. Because, again, those sports drinks cause a lot of stress on your kidneys because you're getting a lot of potassium, a lot of salt, and a lot of different electrolytes that it's concentrated. He would always tell us, that's only drink those if you have a severe case of the flu, like I did, or a severe case of illness like I did back in 2020 that's caused me to be dehydrated and hospitalized for over a week.
Yeah, so, Corey was in the hospital. Go back and watch the video, y'all. We had a live stream from the hospital to show that, Jane. My Renaissance grandma says 80% of water, like how much water can you get from fruits and vegetables in a day? People are guessing 75 to 80.
So to answer the question, when is Super Bowl? When your Super Bowl is this Sunday.
Yep, they started answering. Thank you, Wally-verse Media and AJ's Road Trip. And EK Media is here too, saying Happy Friday.
Well, thank you very much, EK Media. So yeah, while you're watching the Super Bowl, watching those Eagles get destroyed, then make sure you actually chant, drink the water, eat the fruit, drink the water, eat the
like
fruit,
your
drink
coach.
The water. Yes. So tell us in the chat, what team are you rooting for? If you're gonna watch the Super Bowl, are you rooting for a particular team? Let us know. It's gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles. Just type in Eagles or type in Chiefs. Let us know. All
right. So we're gonna give you the answer, and then since everybody is given all the different fruits and vegetables that they've eaten today, or the best ones to get your water from to reduce dehydration, or to eliminate dehydration, because you don't want to be dehydrated, y'all.
And again, dehydration simply means you're not getting enough water on a daily basis.
And remember, stop drinking that water, just throwing back that gallon of water thinking you're doing it. When you listen to Yahki Awakened, he tells you when you eat your water in the food, then it really goes to where it needs to go. It has all the nutrients and all the tools to be carried to where it needs to be processed. So, they are already going for it. Wally-verse Media is East for the win, and AJ's Road Tripping is saying, go Seahawks.
Seahawks? That was like 10 years ago.
Look, Wana Hakazuki was like, Asante Sana, brother. And AJ is like, Wally-verse Media, AJ, they're out. So, okay, so EK is talking to Yoga with Go. You know, all the Kenyans talking to the Kenyans. That's what I'm talking about. I'm Kenyan today and I'm Nigerian because we got two Kenyans and two Nigerians.
Let's be fair to the Africans. What football team do you think, and I'm talking about football like the real football, the soccer, who y'all think gonna win the World Cup next year?
All right, so oranges, I'm gonna go answer the back door, y'all. We got a doorbell on our back door that rings differently from the front. So I gotta go do that. Y'all hear the home studio is popping today. We are going to get into today's plant-based treats. While I go do that, I haven't eaten, but my tea has oranges, pineapple, and lemon. Go ahead, my Renaissance grandma.
My Renaissance grandma. So we're going to talk about the plant-based treat. As you're planning for your Super Bowl parties, consider serving these for some hors d'oeuvres or appetizers just to enjoy along with your whole Super Bowl spread.
Absolutely. And no, David, we are not eating ice in our food.
It's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
All right, let's do it. This is an easy one for everyone.
Super Bowl sweets.
Get these oranges all sliced up. I cut out the center a little bit by cutting a V.
Cara or blood oranges are super sweet.
And each orange will give you about 10 slices. We're gonna get our pineapple sliced up. So we'll just cut the bottom off here. Cut the top off. Go right around the outside.
Pineapples and oranges have calcium and manganese, great for healthy bones. Pineapples have bromelain, reduces nasal swelling, helps digestive disorders.
Remove the tough pineapple center. Eating fresh fruit before a meal helps with digestion. Add the brownie bites. They have oats, dates, cacao powder.
Oats have avananthramides, an antioxidant that's almost solely found in oats. This antioxidant reduces your blood pressure by increasing the production of nitrous oxide.
Trophy winning trail mix.
So we make a quick trail mix with pumpkin seeds, walnuts, cashews, and chocolate chip.
For nut allergies, substitute sunflower, hemp, and sesame seeds. Add dried cranberries or other dried fruits. Craisins are not crazy raisins, they're dried cranberries.
Oh, y'all have been chatting it up in here. Let me tell you, Buwana Hagazuki says pineapple is refreshing. So is coconut water. Absolutely. The number one Lady Ezel is saying, just checking. Hello, everyone. So happy to have you as we finish up today. And we were talking about football a little bit, and you asked about
football, and I asked about the real football, which is soccer.
Now, Buwana Hagazuki says France. Wally was like, I don't even know. But AJ is.
You should have just said Haiti.
I know, right? Just choose your own, Wally. Germany will take the cup. That's because you in Germany. Love and Live Show says today she'll be eating a sumo orange and a few with a great smoothie. Okay.
You know what? Here's a
helpful
hydration tip for eating fruit. If you have things like grapes or blueberries or strawberries, freeze them and eat them. It's just like eating a popsicle when they come out.
That's true. That's so true. Corey, right now we're taking Premier League in England. That's the fever after World Cup, EK says.
All right.
Nice. And AJ noticed in there we had those Cara Cara oranges. He says, I love Cara Caras. The flavor and fragrance is the best of all. Absolutely. We agree. Crazy raisins. Look, an adult, Nikki, an adult. Corey heard a conversation between two adults.
They said it to me. They said it to me. They said, I always thought crazy with crazy raisins. And she said, and then she explained, she was like, because they associate eating crazies with kids, so they thought it was a fun name, like, oh, crazy raisins. Like, no, baby, it's not.
Yes, and you know what? Let me answer the question.
Baby.
Right, baby, crazy raisins. Is chocolate chips chocolate? You know what? The chocolate chips that we have, I wouldn't say they are not healthy, but they are non-dairy. They are non-dairy, and they have mostly cacao. So that does make ours more healthy, I guess, because of that effect. We got to get out of here, y'all. But for we do appreciate it. And great Super Bowl food. I agree, Love and Live Show. You can have this in addition to whatever else you're having. Remember, y'all, we're never taking anything away. We're just adding to.
Love and Live. I just got this secret thought about you. Every time I hear your name, when we talk about food, I just imagine that no matter what food it is, you're shaking hot sauce on it.
Oh, because they make that hot sauce. Yes, because they make that hot sauce. And y'all know her sister makes and sells the teas. There we go. And y'all know Lenora, Love and Live Show. She is an author. And so we also have one of her books. We also have one of her books. Beauty in Black. It is actually a coloring book. So look, all I'm saying is we have some talented people here. Let's get out of here, Corey. How do we say goodbye? Because Eagle Talk Super Bowl, Manchester United will take the Premier League Cup. Haters, shh.
That's the soccer league. All right,
and Wally did say he's not biased. He just goes based on the sports, what's going on. He's not biased for his own country of Haiti. Y'all get your faves in, fruits and vegetables, every spread. Definitely that's a good way to go. And Buwana is saying,
hydrated.
Yes, happy Super Bowl Sunday, my American brothers and sisters. And yes, cacao powder is packed with flavonoids. If y'all don't understand flavonoids and you don't know about them, check out Yahki Awakened. Just Google it. There are a lot of short videos on flavonoids and the benefits of how, especially KT the Arch. He break down the concept, but
which one of those herbalists was the
number one lady?
They went like a year without drinking water, or several months without drinking water?
No, that's Master Herbalist Arich Latam. He never drinks water. He did stop drinking water, y'all. Mm-hmm. Dark chocolate is much more healthy than chocolate. Yes, Wally, absolutely. Thank you, Love and Live. She says we're so great, and she's like, "Yep, that great hot sauce on everything." Great Super Bowl foods are mini foods at someone else's party. And AJ is road tripping. I know that's right.
That sounds trifling, AJ. I know what you mean, though.
This is a good book. I have a couple of them here at home. So, did I press a button? I sure did. Y'all, if you press the space button, it will remove the current comment. And if you press it again, it takes the comment back on there. So that's how that works, FYI. I haven't colored this one, but it's basically so many different coloring pages that you can just have a good time with it. And they're all different as well. So, there are some that are cultural, some that are modern. It's a good book.
Well, guys, that does it. We brought you to the weekend. And one thing we want to make sure that you remember, No matter who wins the Super Bowl, whether it's the Eagles or the Chiefs, no team is better than Blind Guy, His Wife, Your Life home team.
All right, Corey, finish this up.
Our faithful friends.
That's you. I finish this up because with this statement, the number one lady Ezel is saying, life without water, I cannot even imagine. I know. Maurice Latom never drinks water. He gets it all from his food.
He drinks a lot of coconut water, coconuts and mangoes and things like getting it from those type of tropical fruits.
Now, in the video, you all were answering that question about what percentage of water can you get from your food. In the video, Dr. Michael Greger says at least 50%. But you all were right, 75 to 80. Maurice Latom has proven that he has not had any water in so many years. So many years. You're very welcome. Love and Live show.
You see how LaQuita just told herself how she failed kindergarten. She's like, you can't drink. He hasn't had any water. So. She could not drink drunk.
I know, right? I know. Corey, need the color page. Okay, Corey.
Why don't we embarrass myself with some crayons?
Oh, you know what? EK makes fruits and vegetables natural juice, but he adds a little bit of his favorite bourbon. Is that is that water? You know what? Look, you got fruits and vegetables in there.
Then you turn around and dehydrate yourself.
Balance. That's what it's all about.
More fruit than alcohol. How about that?
Look, live life in a balanced way. Do your thing, y'all. So we're gonna say
be using?
The number one lady Ezel says she can't imagine a life without water. So cipher us out with something about water and drinking and eating or something.
Lady Ezel can't imagine life without water, like I can't imagine life without my 3 daughters. Make sure you stay happy every way. Eat fruits and vegetables every single day. Deuces. Deuces.